Bunny89 plays... So let's say Fates, but no, Fates is the other one on the 3DS, right? Bunny plays whichever Fiery Emblem this is. I put my controller down and it's gone on some other screen. Oh, cool, it tells you where everyone is to find them, because... Oh, it has, like, life sim elements, like, there's a time schedule and you can, like, do... It always had, like, you do that supports in battle and stuff, but it was really hard to actually raise some relationships with characters in Awakening, which is again the only game I've played, because like you only got points up from doing like battles with them in your team and standing next to them, and you had to grind so much. I used up so much that box that spawns risen on the spot you're on. I used like 100 of that trying to grind to see everyone's friendship and romance supports on that, so it was kind of crappy. So I think the life sim elements are a good addition to this, because it desperately needed some other way to raise friendship with people other than just standing next to them while stabbing a guy. So I'm excited about this, but I'm also kind of worried because I'm always bad at these games getting everything done by the end of whatever the time limit is. I have no idea what the time limit even is. Okay.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here.
Yeah, that's a recap of what happened last time for everybody.
To start,
for no reason we've just arrived in this country and this school and we've been given a random job as a teacher despite being the age of the students, which is a weird and contrived way to make it so that you're allowed to have romances with students, which I still find kind of creepy, so I'm probably not going to do that, sorry. But then all the teachers are going to be really older than you then, so that's going to be creepy either way you cut it. Oh well. To start with, go and speak to everybody.
Task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept. Once you have finished.
Well, what's going to happen if we don't accept it? We're just not going to progress the game.
May I ask a favor of you?
Nah.
May I ask a favor of you? May I ask a favor?
See, why do they even give you the option? So we just wander around and say hi to everybody. That is our quest. Our ominous quest in this army building game is to wander around and say hello to everybody. I love it. Yeah. I suppose this is a necessary tutorial because this is an element that wasn't in the games before, but it's an element that's in basically every other RPG forever, and it was kind of weird that we didn't have it before, so yeah. But if we actually get to like raise friendship by having friendship quests with people, actually going out and doing stuff with them, that would be really nice. It's our best buddy and green Shaggy Man. So in retrospect, he looked exactly like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, but if he was like serious and green. Anyway.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as
it was you! Okay, everything instantly makes sense now. Alois is the kind of guy who would be like, oh my god, this person is the best person in the whole world, give him 50 bazillion jobs all at once, because they are my new best friend. And you are my new best friend, Alois. I hope I get to make friendships with you. Because usually in these games I tend to neglect the characters that, like, aren't romanceable. I'm assuming you're not romanceable because you look like you're, like, the age of my dad. And also you look like you might possibly have had a fling with my dad in the past, but anyway.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role.
Oh, sick! Further explanations! Thank you, Alois! You are making the game make sense.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before.
Oh god, the teacher's an absolute prick. I hope we get to meet this guy at some point. He's like joined up with the enemy team and we get to like stab him in the face for literally leaving a bunch of children to die on the battlefield. And no bloody wonder they're in desperate need of a job. Yeah, like I can understand like this being a very rushed position would explain why everyone's a bit weird about it. And also, like, why they would be so easily attached to you if, like, a bunch of our students nearly died because some fucking teacher just swaned off in the middle of nowhere to have a smoke break.
Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery.
Oh, we're like a church school, then.
Now you should...
They just say the same thing. So before we get to speak to them individually and get more about their personalities individually. But from what I can tell so far, this guy is a stern guy, but he has, like, your students' best interests at mind, and Alois is a guy who's very lovely and happy but maybe rushes into things a bit too much and doesn't make the wisest of decisions. And also they both have amazing fashion sense, and I hope I get to wear costumes like that at some point. Oh, and also the right stick rotates the camera. We can look at the ceiling! I love those fancy little chandeliers. Oh, I guess we are a monastery, yeah, because we got stained glasses. Living as someone in Britain, church schools don't have the best reputation. Like, Catholic prefect schools like this, they tend to be like, Oh, so we have to like stand over we can't just like walk through the door, we have to stand on the arrow. It's a little confusing. Map. So we just came down from the second floor and we've seen two of those guys, but there must be other places on the second floor that we can only get to by going through the first floor. Or have they moved since we last talked to them 5 seconds ago? I don't know. Oh, those old style lunch benches. Oh, that's nostalgic for British school. Oh, suddenly spontaneously appearing people. I guess we just entered the loading area. Hello, people who didn't exist. Cat! Kitty! Oh. We can't interact with the cat in any way! No! I'm pressing every button I can! Can we zoom the camera in on them? Oh. Oh. Do we unlock the ability to cuddle a cat later on? Is that a job class? Or is it torty? We call those tortoise shells in Britain. Apparently they're called something else in America. I can't remember what it is. I just have an American friend and they don't call them that. I don't know why we call them tortoise shells because they're just like dappley colours, but okay. I want to see a tortoise now which is that colours. That'd be really cute. It's looking at my hands like, what use are these hands if I can't stroke the cat? My hands are only made for killing. And I can't talk to this person who has a very nice fashionable outfit. Cool outfits. And these are the outfits of NPCs. Do I get those at any point? Because I like them. I like the fanciness of everyone's robes. There's so many fascinations. The kitty moved. The kitty sleeped! No! This is like a that guy who rolls the boulder up the hill. It's one of those. It's one of those situations. The torture, the eternal torture. Why can I not talk to you, Snow White woman? Oh, are they gossiping about girls? Okay. Oh, they're talking about boys. I guess we'll find gossipy groups of people talking about everyone we can romance or something. I have no idea who any of these people are yet.
Hey there.
And they're gossiping about people they could punch? Oh, alright then. They're just talking about nothing, staring into each other's eyes. I support you, strange little couple. That's kind of weird. It's weird enough that they have fanservice-y outfits for the women's soldiers, but it's even weirder to have a completely normal armor set and then fanservice-y boobs on it. That's very strange. Can I not talk to anybody? Who can I not talk to? Can't go past here? That's just so weird. And the only difference between them is that the girl is smaller and she has boobs stapled onto the front of her armor. That is so strange. Did you know actually that bikini armor like that with boobs on the front will literally get you killed in battle? Like, there's a reason why armor chest plates are flat, like, regardless of whether it's a boy or a girl wearing them, is if you have an armor chest plate that is curved towards the middle of your chest, that's where the arrows are going to go and they're going to stab you. Oh, did you know that breastplates with breasts on them were not historically accurate, but lower armor plates with cod pieces with gigantic fake dongs on them were historically accurate. There are a lot of noblemen who actually had those made in real ancient times. Look it up because I'm not putting a picture here.
Pardon me.
Oh, what lovely enamel paneling. Pardon me? I like your hat! Can I have your hat? Hello there. Hello.
Greetings.
Oh, you're a
You must be
talkable.
the new professor. What a pleasure.
You have a voice, so you're going to be important later.
As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
Well, you made me smile. Love you already.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Oh, I love this dude. I like how they've put flavor text into, like, even the little NPCs. Even if we can't talk to all of them. I'm gonna come back and talk to you every time I get a chance. It'd be cool if they had this NPC, like, he'd actually change his dialogue for the rest of the story. I always like that, when you can get little stories from the NPCs. Oh, I believe in you. I have no idea who that is, but hopefully you'll be able to hug him. Platonically, I mean, because, like, everybody else was talking about smooching him, but you want a friend, and that's why I support you. Because not everyone in this entire school can be bloody horny.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure I'll be stabbing people anyway.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbelk.
Okay, so your name is like like Nordic mythology? Is that what your country represents? Is it like every country represents like a different type of mythology in the real world?
I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
What is up with that thing on her chest? It's like two croissants, but like painted pink? Or it's like a bunch of tissues?
Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Well, I haven't met any of them yet. I'll wait until... Can I come back and do this after I've met them? Okay.
Thank you.
That's weird, they skipped over these corridors when I exited from here, but now they're back. Okay. I guess you had to talk to Edelgard first, or something. Captain Gerald has returned. Everyone loves my dad. Why did he leave then if everyone loves him here? Does it mean that this empire is secretly evil or something? Or like whoever runs this school, because it's like the school of the Free Empires and it's like the only Free Empire place. Can I not talk to you? No! Another kitty! Oh, I wonder if they're siblings. Oh, hello, cutscene. You took the cat. Oh, it's another cat! Cutscene! Oh, this one's a chumby fella. I like her. They're the same cat, but they seem to have a little bit of different personality. I wonder if they're siblings. This one's like the mum or the dad of the other kitty. Or maybe they're just coincidentally the same breed of cat.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle
More
House,
NPCs!
which is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
That's weird how their houses are like segregated by class. Well, like, you know, not classes in school, but like social classes in different empires.
Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well. This is our house leader.
Yeah, it doesn't seem anyone gives you more information if you talk to them twice. I'm still having trouble using the control sticks on the Joy-Cons. For some reason, they seem to be oversensitive. I guess it's because I did all the work trying to stop a Joy-Con
This
drift.
classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is
Oh, that's
Prince
who the
Dimitri.
Dimmy Dims is.
All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Okie doke. So okay, so they are the nobles and they're the holies. So that's like a sign of what's different between them, even though they're both headed by like a royalty. So that's like a royalty, a posh, rich royalty, and this is like a religious royalty
Okay?
or something. Trying to get a different sense of what the different countries are so far, because I'm assuming I'm going to have to try and pick between one of these houses soon.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
See, I'm already leaning towards this one because it's the only one that isn't ruled by like a monarchy, but apparently it's still got nobles and stuff. I wonder how that works in like a free alliance place. I guess it's ruled by like a bunch of different noble houses or something, because you'd think if it was said a place that was like no royalty, they wouldn't have nobles. Yeah. What about him then? Hello, more non-speaking people. I suppose it makes sense. Why would they talk to a complete bloody stranger? Then again, why do NPCs in every other game actually do that? Random praying girl and random girl observing other girl praying? You look kind of fed up with your friend, so why are you watching over when she's having a private times? Is this supposed to be really rude to stand in front of someone when they're praying? Kit. E. Kitty, kitty. Oh, can I feel like a Pokedex of all the cats? Oh my god, there's two of them! Oh, yeah, there's a chumby little tortoiseshell here, and there's a chumby little tortoiseshell over there.
Right.
Is it just me, or does this one have slightly more black spots on it? Or am I just going insane trying to find details in the cats? It would be nice if they actually did individually model every single cat. Is everyone talking about who they want to bang? I've heard that Deju, or however you pronounce it, I'll find out soon, he's apparently a good character. Oh, so they worship a goddess instead of a god. Okay. But slowly learning world building details. Oh, a soft caramel mocha cat. Oh. Who are you? I thought you were important because you're standing off in the middle of nowhere staring out at a tree. Okay. Enjoy your tree. No one allowed past here except dogs. Can't interact with the puppies either. Oh.
What
Oh. You're mysterious. I wouldn't have noticed you at all.
do you want?
You have a fancy voice. Are you the Virion? I liked Virion, okay?
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm getting from your dialogue that your personality is supposed to be like a terse-spoken guy who isn't social, but then your voice is very over-enunciated and fancy, so that's kind of contrasting. You can have like a secret identity as like a member of a theatre troupe or something. Well, you are wearing a mask. I'm interested in him. Okay. You go on my list of potential favourites depending on how that personality works out. Because I do tend to like socially awkward characters too, because that's how I am in real life. But his voice isn't very fitting for a socially awkward character. But then again, would you expect me to be a socially awkward character? Because I think I talk kind of weird too. Yeah. Also, I run into walls because I'm not good with Joy-Cons. Sorry.
Hey,
Alright, where was the guy I saw a second ago? My sleeves kind of look like a big pair of trousers.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Yeah, almost as if it's a contrived plot point.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly.
I like his
I'm
little
Claude
bow.
von Regan.
Hi.
I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness.
Don't worry, I've already forgotten every detail you've told me so far.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Wait, is that a shy reference to gaming mechanics? Is it literally going to be the lower difficulty class? I didn't even think about that. The route's got different difficulties on it.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
I haven't yet, so I'll come back.
What do you think?
So this is Golden Deers. Yeah. Okay, I'm assuming everyone with the icon above him is somebody you can talk to. Who are you, mysterious, only unnamed student in the room? Why do you have a teapot?